All right, you may have seen this on social media over the weekend. Women around the world celebrated International Women's Day yesterday. And if you didn't see any of it, Ashley's going to catch us all up on it.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Google even changed its Google Doodle to an animation featuring women coming together throughout the world and across generations. Take a look. This is so cool. The layer in black and white here represents women in the late 1800s to 1930s, women who pushed for change in labor movements. The second layer there, it depicts women from 1950s to 1980s, which was a landmark era for gender equality. And then that last layer there, the outer layer, it symbolizes women from the 90s to today, paying tribute to women who broke barriers in both cultural and gender roles. And this is so cool. The design was actually created entirely by a team of women. And look at this behind-the-scenes picture of how they were able to get this together. Now, Google also revealed some fascinating data about women. Searches for women's empowerment, well, that has jumped more than 330% since 2004 right here in the U.S. And search interest in women in tech, that actually increased more than 860%. So, who are the most searched women on Google? Well, when it comes to music, no surprise here, Taylor Swift, she tops the list there. And the most Googled female athlete, well, that is Serena Williams. Matt?
So the theme and hashtag for this year's Women's Day was each for equal. And one area where the world still has maybe room to change is equal pay. That's a fight that's very publicly playing out in the world of women's soccer. You may have been following along. The U.S. women's national team is suing the U.S. Soccer Federation for discrimination, asking for $67 million in back pay, the amount the players would have been paid if they were on the men's team. Well, this weekend, the head of U.S. Soccer said he'd offered an equal pay agreement to the women, but if you ask them, that couldn't be farther from the truth. Take a listen to what team captain Megan Rapinoe had to say about it and the dispute and distraction it is.
We're trying to prepare for the Olympics and win this tournament and be as good as we can be, and now we got to put effort towards this, and pull the media team and the lawyers and everybody out on Saturday. Not the nicest move, I would say. I'm not sure it really achieved what it was intended to. I don't know.
What needs to happen before that May 5th trial?
An actual offer for equal pay and, some considerable damages as well. So I don't think we're anywhere close to that right now, though.
The trial for the lawsuit is scheduled to start in May. Meantime, the U.S. women's team is headed here in Utah. In just a few weeks, they'll be playing Australia at Rio Tinto Stadium as part of the She Believes Cup.
That's a big, big deal. I'm sure a lot of people are going to go and be sure to be part of that crowd as they come to Utah.